In The Hour of Peril, The Secret Plot to Murder Lincoln Before the Civil War, 2013, historian Daniel Stashower delves into the gripping account of an attempt on President-elect Abraham Lincoln's life by Baltimore secessionists. This meticulously researched narrative follows the valiant efforts of America's first private detective, Allan Pinkerton, to thwart the sinister plot. Praised as an enthralling page-turner by Publishers Weekly, the book offers a fresh perspective on Pinkerton's role in history. Following his election in 1860, instead of heading directly from his Illinois home to Washington, D.C. to assume office, Lincoln embarked on a nationwide tour by train. His aim was to connect with the American people, but amidst growing talk of secession in the South, Stashower reveals how various Southern factions viewed Lincoln's journey as an opportunity for assassination. Among these schemes, one orchestrated by Baltimore barber and Corsican immigrant Captain Cipriano Ferrandini stands out. Ferrandini enlisted a group of 20 Southern patriots to assist him in his nefarious plan. With Lincoln's schedule widely publicized, the plotters knew precisely when and where to strike, the Calvert Street train station in Baltimore on the morning of February 23. Their scheme involved creating a diversion to distract the local police escorting Lincoln, allowing the assassins to corner the president-elect and carry out their deadly deed. Despite the imminent danger, Lincoln's camp was not entirely unaware of the threats against him. His young personal secretary, John Hay, expressed concerns as the train crossed into Maryland, jokingly fearing they might reach Washington unless in long, narrow boxes. While Lincoln had a personal bodyguard in the form of Ward Lamon, a burly lawyer armed to the teeth, doubts lingered about his ability to safeguard the president-elect, particularly as Lincoln insisted on hosting public events where he personally greeted attendees. Lincoln's unwavering belief in accessibility and his innate kindness led some of his aides to worry that he underestimated the risk of political assassination. As tensions mounted and the plot unfolded, the nation held its breath, awaiting the outcome of this perilous hour in American history. Fortunately for Lincoln and his team, news of Ferrandini's plot reached Allan Pinkerton, a central figure in Stashower's narrative. The book extensively covers Pinkerton's background and contributions. Born to a Scottish cooper, Pinkerton rose to prominence as the founder of the United States Inaugural Detective Agency, later known as the Pinkertons, a name synonymous with strikebreaking posthumously. Despite Pinkerton's eventual skepticism toward the labor movement, Stashower reveals his earlier alignment with Chartism in Scotland and his fervent abolitionism in America. Notably, his Illinois home served as a stop on the Underground Railroad, and he was a pioneer in hiring women, exemplified by Kate Warren, whose spirited demeanor convinced Pinkerton to employ her as a detective. Upon learning of the plot against Lincoln through an embedded agent among Baltimore secessionists, Pinkerton offered his services to the president-elect. Dispatching Warren to Lincoln's side, Pinkerton devised strategies to ensure Lincoln's safety. He persuaded Lincoln, albeit reluctantly, to alter his schedule, arriving in Baltimore 12 hours ahead of schedule, a move requiring complex train transfers. Despite potential exposure risks, Pinkerton entrusted Warren to manage these transfers safely. Furthermore, Pinkerton orchestrated disguises for Lincoln, concealing his recognizable features with a cloak, soft hat, and a slouched posture, much to Lincoln's chagrin. While Lincoln initially balked at the unorthodox precautions, Pinkerton convincingly argued their necessity. Stashower suggests that without Pinkerton's expertise and intervention, Lincoln's life could have been imperiled during his passage through Baltimore. Thanks to Pinkerton's diligence, Lincoln safely reached the White House, although not without criticism from detractors who likened his arrival to that of a thief in the night. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.